Hello everyone, it's Garyraze of Remax Integrity here in Eugene, Oregon, serving part of Lane County. Hey, today's topics are sellers are wanting to sell and buyers are wanting to buy, but the question is when? And now back to our topic. Yes, sellers are still wanting to sell and buyers are still wanting to buy, but the question is, when is it? We know what the crisis is at this particular time. We know that there are some safety issues involved, and there's also a decision to be made by the seller and the buyer, and that is, do they want to move forward at this particular time? Well, in today's world, we have two options when buying and selling. And that's should we wait or should we go ahead and pull the trigger and do it now? Well, there are two different approaches, and you know what the answer is? They're both correct. So let's talk about those two. If you wait until the current crisis, say, is over, this allows you more peace of mind about the safety of your family, as well as seeing the home prices maybe land upward or downward as far as how this market is going to end up once this is all over. These, of course, are the biggest advantages. The disadvantage is once the crisis eases, the competition gets much larger for both buyer and sellers. There will be more properties coming onto the market, which means the seller will have more homes to compete against, meaning that your home may get passed over because of the influx of more home selection. So that's a big disadvantage. As for buyers, we already have experienced multiple offers, and anybody that's been out there in the market have experienced this. And there's going to be more buyers that are going to come onto the market once this crisis is over. Therefore, the multiple offer situation and competing can continue that way as well. But let's go the other route. Let's say that you wanted to try to do things now. Well, there's some advantages and disadvantages there as well. The big advantage, of course, is as a seller, there's not as many homes out there for you to compete against. So your home will be looked at by serious buyers much more readily than if there's a lot of homes out there. So that's a big advantage to a seller. The advantage to the buyer, of course, is there's less buyers out there as well. And with that said, you're not going to be competing against so many multiple offer situations. As a matter of fact, just last week, we were able to buy a condo for $5,000 less than asking price simply because there were no other offers to compete against. So that's a big thing to think about. And of course, what's the right answer? Well, it's kind of what you're comfortable with. There's advantages and disadvantages to both situations. In conclusion, of course, there's not a wrong answer. It's simply a matter of what you're most comfortable with, moving forward or waiting until this crisis is over. Okay, so that's what I have for this week. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a holler. Garyraze, Remax Integrity, 541-554-5825. Okay, so until next time, you take care.